Today we are doing a routine to stretch out your back. Let's get started. So we're going to start laying down on our backs. And so this is going to be a great routine anytime any part of your back feels tight. So we're going to try to hit each part in a nice, gentle way. So have your feet flat, hip distance apart. Your knees are right over your feet. Take an inhale. And exhale, I just want you to rock your pelvis towards you. And then on an inhale, you're going to rock it away. Okay, so on an exhale, you're curling your tailbone, your low back flattens. And then on an inhale, you press your tailbone down and get a little arch in your low back. And let me tell you why we're starting with this. A lot of times when your back feels tight, you just want to jump right into these big stretches. But the problem is, and I can tell you this as a physical therapist, a lot of times those muscles are tight. They're trying to guard you from some perceived pain, or maybe you did a big workout the day before. So they're not ready to get into those big stretches. So you need to convince your back that it can move a little bit. And that's what we're doing here. We're kind of rocking through our pelvis. It's going to help calm your nervous system. And it helps prepare your back, actually, for some of these stretches that you want to do. Okay, now on this one, we're going to take a little higher. Curl your tailbone, roll yourself up, maybe about halfway. And then inhale to take it back down. And myself, I get really tight and locked up in my hips and in my low back, my SI joint sometimes. And this is always what I start with. I lay down and I do some pelvic rocking and pelvic tilts. And like I said, it just kind of helps to start to unlock some movement. And then now, if you're ready, curl and let's roll up to a bridge. And if this feels like too much, then just continue with a few more pelvic tilts. You inhale at the top and then exhale, curl and roll back down. We're going to go for two more. So you exhale and curl and roll up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll back down. One more. Roll yourself up, letting your movement follow your breath. When you get to the top on this one, inhale, reach your arms back, let them land on the ground if possible, and then roll down, and you get this nice long stretch through your back. Bring your legs together, and I just want your right knee to drop over to the right, and then bring it back up. And left knee to the left, and bring it back up. So we're just adding this little bit of rotation here. Again, understanding that in order for the back to loosen, the hips need to as well. All right, now keep both knees together. Bring them over to the right. Turn and look to your left, and come to center, and then knees to the left and look to the right, and come to center. One more each side. And other side, and center. Oh, nice job. Reach your left leg out long. Hug your right knee in and give it a really good squeeze. So just wherever you can grab, maybe on your shin, maybe just behind your knee on your thigh, whatever works, and you can bring it to the side, but give it a good squeeze here. And then keep your left hand on your knee, bring it across your body to the left, your right arm reaches to the right, and you're going to turn and look at it. So we're getting this nice twist. Slowly bring it back up. Squeeze again. And let's go to the other side. Pull that left knee in. Again, wherever works for you, to kind of give it that compression. We want to loosen up the hips as well here. And then right hand on the knee, bring it to the right, left hand on the out to the left and turn and look. And then come back up to center. Nice job. Go ahead and roll to your side. And we're going to push up to a seated position. And you're going to be cross-legged. And if this isn't comfortable at all, you can sit on a bolster. You can even sit in a chair for this one. And inhale both arms up. And then on an exhale, left arm down and reach over to the left. And then we're going to inhale to come back up, both arms up. Exhale the other side. So again, you're just moving with your breath here. And what that does is it gives your body like a little roadmap to follow, okay? Especially if you're tight, sometimes the body wants to fight you. So having that breath to follow actually will guide your body into the position. And it also sometimes will let you go a little deeper. So on the exhale, see if maybe you can stay there for a moment and find a little bit more space. And last one. And back up. And now from here, you're going to twist. So I'm going to bring my right hand to my left knee and my left hand behind me and then look over my left shoulder. And then I'm going to come back to center, arms reach up, and take it to the other side. So these might seem like simple movements, but there is beauty and science behind simple movements. With consistency, done slowly like this, they can be so effective to help loosen up and open up your back. And a lot of times all we have is just a few minutes, right? Maybe we're even between meetings, maybe we've done a big road trip, maybe we just need to get down and start making dinner. But we need our back to loosen up first. So these are some simple movements you can do in those times. Bring your arms to your sides and let your right ear come over to your right shoulder. And then take your chin down to your chest and take your head over to the other side. And exhale forward again and over to the right. Inhale while you're there and exhale to the other side. And then when you're ready, we'll bring our head back up to center and then come onto all fours. So have your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And I want you to bring your left elbow up towards the ceiling and then reach your left hand up towards the sky. So open, 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 open. And then bring it back down. And I know if you're tight, this isn't the easiest motion in the world. So just do what you can. Maybe you can just bring your elbow up. Like maybe your hand just touches your ear. Otherwise, maybe that right arm can reach all the way up. So this is really getting into the mid-back. And then bring it back down. Hands down, knees wide, and sit back into this deep child's pose here. Really sit your hips back into your heels. And then we're going to come back up and do that series one more time. Hands underneath your shoulders. Knees can stay wide if you want. It might give you a little more motion. Bring the left elbow up and then open the hand up towards the ceiling. Reach, reach, reach. And bring it back down. Other side. Open. Reach. And bring it back down. Hands reach forward. And sit your hips back. And I like my knees nice and wide here so I can really just get myself down as much as possible. Walk your hands over to the left. And if this isn't comfortable at all, just sit in a chair and let yourself go forward over your legs. And then hands to the other side. And forward. And then slowly walk your hands back. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, reach your arms out to the side and all the way up. Exhale, bring them down. One more time. Maybe look up. And exhale, hands back down. One more deep breath in. Exhale, let it out. And nice job. I hope your back is feeling a little bit looser, and I'll see you on your mat soon.